Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwant and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the great pleasure of meeting with David Pearson, and we talk about a new and very exciting book called Level 5 Sales Coaching.
Thank you for having me, Gerhard.
Why should sales leaders dive into this book and extract the wisdom?
You know, Gerhard, we've found that sales leaders spend millions of dollars on sales training each year, and they're hard pressed to get results out of it. And in fact, when we talk to these sales leaders and say, tell me what ROI you got on it, they struggle to tell you the ROI. We also see that as much as 50% of salespeople are still missing their quota. And what we found is that companies treat their sales training and sales development like an event. They go in, they run the event, check the box, we put everybody through it. And you hope that after they've done that they're going to go back and put that common language and common system in place. And the reality is a lot of it is forgotten and not put into place. And what drives success is really the interaction between the frontline salesperson and the sales manager. And it comes down to deep, deliberate practice and coaching that needs to occur. And when that happens, breakthrough results occur. So in the Level 5 coaching system book, we developed a coaching system and a framework for how you go about having those coaching conversations.
So how is the Level 5 coaching book different from other coaching books?
We know that to be successful, salespeople need to have value creator conversations. And what we found, it's interesting, we will talk to sales leaders in an organization, all in the same company, and we'll ask them to individually define what a quality sales call looks like. And you know what we'll find? They don't agree on what a quality sales call looks like. How can you ever expect to achieve a quality sales call if the frontline sales leaders in the company can't agree on it? We start our projects off by defining what a quality sales call looks like and getting everybody rallied around. So that's one thing that we do that's different. The second is how do you move somebody from one level to the next? When we teach the sales leaders, we put a 90-day coaching plan in place, and they learn how to identify the top 3 strengths and top 3 areas of development for each of their salespeople. So rather than dump a whole bunch of information on them at once, we're drip feeding content to help them move them to these high quality sales calls. And we teach them how to effectively coach and have those conversations. When we put this all in place, that framework, breakthrough results occur.
So David, when a sales manager opens the book, Levels 5 Sales Coaching, what can they extract immediately and apply?
Well, Gerhard, there's 2 things that we see when we start working with an organization. One is sales leaders will say, I don't have enough time to be doing sales coaching. And the second thing that we see is it's just highly inconsistent in how they go about approaching it. It tends to be ad hoc and unplanned. Now, the reality is that the sales organizations that really excel, the sales leaders spend between 30 and 50% of their time actually coaching salespeople. And what we find when you really define what sales coaching is, a lot of sales organizations spend less than 10% of their time coaching. So they will learn how to properly prioritize their time so they can spend the right amount of time coaching. It's key to success. And they will walk away with a very clear plan on how they're going to go about coaching each individual person. So each individual person will have an individual learning path on how we're going to get them up to the level 4 and 5 calls on a consistent and regular basis. When you put this together, success happens.
Well, that's what I saw in the book when I first opened it up. I told myself, here's a framework for sales leaders to move salespeople from a lower level of performance to a mastery level of performance. And that's why I recommend you either go to Amazon.com and get the book. But if somebody wants to get more personal advice, how can they reach you?
They can reach out to me directly at david@level5selling.com or call me at 630-808-6516. And I pick up my phone.
All right. Thank you, David.
I'll welcome the conversation. Thanks, Gerhard.